Hello guys, today we are filming some Biblioclash gameplay video and today I'm playing against Noora. Hello Noora.
Hello.
So Biblioclash is a deck building game where you are mates battling another mate in a library. Your goal is to decrease your opponent's life points to 0. And Biblioclash is a sort of mix of deck building game and a trading card game because both players has a unique library to obtain cards from. Both players start with a weak deck of cards and they try to get their deck better, obtaining these cards from their library using wisdom. Also, we try to strike damage using our spells and our opponent can react to it and try to strike more damage against us. So it's a bit of competition. So I think we should just start, and we should start by choosing who will start the game. So 3,
2.
So I will start. I will draw 3 cards and Noora will draw 5 cards. Good luck.
Good luck.
Okay. I get this gem of orbs. It will generate me 1 orb and I put it on my mage. I can have up to 3 orbs on my mage card. Also, I have 2 Book of Wisdoms, which generate me 2 wisdom only for this turn. So I'm obtaining this Book of Crust, which is also a book card. But when I get it into my hand, it will generate me 2 wisdom. So when I obtain this, it goes to my discard pile. Not my hand, to my discard pile. And when my turn is over, all my cards in play goes to my discard pile and I will draw until I have 5 cards in my hand. Okay, now it's your turn.
I have 4 Book of Wisdoms. So I'm gonna obtain Fire Shot, which is spell card.
Yes, it's actually a very powerful spell card because it strikes 5 damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Only with 1 orb. And then I have a Tiny Spark, so I cast it and strike to you 1 damage.
Okay, now the game goes to the dedicated striking phase. So I have a chance to defend myself and cast spells against your Tiny Spark. So I'm actually casting my Tiny Spark against your Tiny Spark. It costs 0 orbs, so it's free to play. And now these 2 Tiny Sparks meet at the middle and they are both 1 damage. So it's a tie and nobody takes damage this time.
Yeah. That was my turn.
Alright, when Noora is shuffling her deck, and by the way, when her deck is empty and she tries to draw a card, her discard pile is shuffled to form a new deck. So those cards will just go around forever. Okay, I have this time 4 Book of Wisdoms. And I will obtain this Scroll of Lioness. So Scroll of Lioness is a scroll card and it archives cards in play or in my hand. And archiving means removing a card from play entirely. So it's a very good card because I want to get rid of these starting cards and only get to my hand these very good library cards. So it goes to my discard pile and again in play cards goes to my discard pile and my deck is empty, so my discard pile is shuffled.
I have 3 Book of Wisdom, so I have 3 wisdoms and I'm gonna obtain Book of Raging Fire. Then I take 1 Gem of Orb and use it because
Use it immediately.
Yes, I'm gonna cast
Oh no.
Fire Shot and strike 5 damage.
Okay, let me see first if I can defend myself. No, I cannot. So now I just take that 5 damage you dealt with Fire Shot.
Yes, and that was my turn.
Okay. While you're shuffling, I'm already starting my turn. So Gem of Orbs generate me another orb. And now I'm playing these 2 Book of Wisdoms in play. And now I already have 2 wisdom. So now when I get rid of 1 Book of Wisdom by archiving it, so it goes outside of this gameplay area, and I still have that 2 wisdom plus 2 wisdom from this Scroll of Lianas. So now I have a total of 4 wisdom. So I obtain also a spell card, Hidden Power, which strikes 4 damage and gives me 1 wisdom also. And now I'm striking 1 damage.
You strike 1 damage?
Yes.
I take it.
Ooh, okay. I see what you're doing.
Okay, it's my turn. I have 3 Book of Wisdom, so I have 3 wisdoms to use. I obtain Gem of Volcano, which give me 2 orbs when I use it. And I left 2 cards on my hand.
Yes, you can actually leave cards in your hand. You don't have to discard them at the end of your turn, but you will then only draw until you have 5 cards. Okay. This time I'm gonna become a very wise mage, because I have 4 Book of Wisdom, so 4 wisdom here, and 2 additional from Book of Crust. So I'm obtaining this Full Moon spell card, which actually uses 3 orbs. So now I have to focus getting some orbs.
Okay, I have 3 Book of Wisdoms. I'm gonna obtain Book of Raging Fire and still leave 2 cards on my hand.
So you are holding. I see. I'm gonna play Gem of Orbs to generate 1 orb, and then I'm casting Tiny Spark to strike 1 damage.
I'm gonna use my instant card.
Oh no.
So
basically in a striking phase you can only use spells and instants. So normally you cannot use these gemstones, but because this is instant you can actually play it here.
Yeah, and I get 2 orbs with it, and I use 1 orb to cast Fire Shot.
Okay.
And I'm gonna use also 1 Tiny Spark, so it's totally 6 damage.
So you're striking 6. Now it goes back to my turn, because we are with this striking phase, we are going with striking turns. I'm actually also gonna use 3 orbs from my Zhuge to cast Full Moon, and it strikes 7 damage and gives me 2 armor. So I'm using this dice as an armor. So this is now 8 damage. So 1 from my Tiny Spark and 7 from my Full Moon. Do you have any respond?
No.
Yes.
I didn't have.
So now you take actually all this damage. So this isn't. So it doesn't matter how much you're striking with your spells. You take all this damage because I won this striking battle.
Yeah.
Okay, now it's still my turn. I'm playing this Book of Wisdom and then archiving it. So I should have now a total of 3 wisdom. And because I really need those orbs, I'm also gonna get this Gem of Mountains to generate me some orbs. Okay, now it's your turn.
Yeah. I take 1 Gem of Orb, and then I use my Book of Raging Fire, which give me 2 wisdom and deal 1 damage to any target.
Yes.
So I deal it for Zhuge.
Yeah. So basically when you deal damage, it's different from striking damage. Dealing damage just happens, and I have no way to defend myself.
You have armor.
Oh, that's true. So my armor goes from 2 to 1.
Yeah. And I have just 2 wisdoms. I'm gonna obtain Book of Pure.
Yes. So, lots of wisdom again. So I have 5 wisdom total. So I'm obtaining this Staff of Gears. And staffs are cards that I gain orbs on these cards. So it doesn't matter how many orbs I have on my mage. But I have to use those orbs before the turn ends, because those orbs would be discarded with this card. And then I'm gonna show you my turn ends. I'm actually gonna discard this card because I'm not very sure if I'm gonna get orb next turn. So I couldn't play this, cast it, because I didn't have any orbs on my mage card.
Okay. I have 4 Book of Wisdoms, and then I have 1 Book of Raging Fire, which deal again 1 damage to you.
So my armor goes to 0.
Yes, and I have 6
6
wisdoms. I'm gonna obtain Cinder Cataclysm, which strikes 7 damage and deal 2 damage to any target.
Yeah.
Very powerful.
Oh yeah. So I have 2 gemstones. Gem of Orbs generates me 1, and this Gem of Mountains generates me 2 orbs. And now I'm archiving this Book of Wisdom and playing this Book of Crust. So I got 1 wisdom from this archived Book of Wisdom, 2 from here and 2 from here, so it's total of 5. I'm obtaining this Forest Guardian. And Forest Guardian is a protection spell. It strikes 6 damage, but even when it loses in a striking battle, it still blocks 6 damage from your total amount. So I can use it even if you can outmatch it.
Okay, it's my turn. For Book of Wisdoms, I obtain a minion card.
Okay.
When I activate my minion, it's deal 2 damage to any target.
Yes, and minion cards are different cards from other cards because they are summoned in your permanent zone, and I have to defeat it because your Emberhound basically has 2 health, so I have to deal 2 damage to it, so it goes to discard pile.
Yeah, and then I take a little risk and cast Tiny Spark.
Okay, I just take the damage.
Very good. That was my turn.
It's because I didn't want to waste these orbs, because I have Staff of Gears here. So it generates 3 orbs on this card. It's a very powerful staff. And also it generates 2 armor. And now I can cast Full Moon from my hand by using orbs on this card. And Full Moon also generates 2 additional armor, so now I have total of 4. So I'm striking 7 damage.
Yeah. I use 1 orb
Oh, that sounds bad.
to cast Fire Shot.
Okay. So it's now 5 against 7.
Yes.
Yes.
Then I play my instant Game of Volcano to get 2 more orbs. And I use my all 3 orbs to cast Cinder Cataclysm, which is totally 12 damage.
Yeah, and actually that Cataclysm cards deals that 2 damage without striking yet.
Yeah.
So it's 12.
12.
I cannot match it. Oh, so 2 away from my armor, and then I take just 10 damage.
Just 10 damage.
Yeah, just 10 damage. Oh. And I have 3 Book of Wisdom, so I'm obtaining this Gem of Mountains.
Yeah.
I need really those orbs.
I play Book of Buddha, which gave me 2 wisdom, and then also Book of Raging Fire, which deal that 1 damage to you. And I have 4 wisdoms, and I take the scroll of Burning Ashes, which is my archive card, and also give me 2 orbs.
Yeah.
Now it's your turn.
Oh yeah, I think this might not be the end. I have archived so many cards, I'm starting to get very good cards every turn. So I'm casting this hidden power using 1 orb from Staff of Geras, and then add also 1 tiny spark to it.
Okay, I have to take it. How many it was?
So it's 5.
5.
And in addition, I'm casting as another instant, I'm casting Full Moon to gain 2 additional armor, and yeah, 2 from here and 2 from Zhuge.
So it's 7.
7. You go to 9 health.
Yeah.
I have 2 wisdom, but I'm actually not obtaining this Book of Crust because I think I don't need any more wisdom in this game. So I'd rather not to use it. I could use it with my Zhuge mage card, but I need 3 wisdom.
Okay, I play Game of Orb, which gave me 1 orb. Then I have 4 wisdoms. First, there comes 1 damage to you.
From my armor?
Yep. And I have 4 wisdoms. I take Fire Shot, another spell again. And then I take a little risk again. I cast only Tiny Spark.
I'm casting Forest Guardian using these 2 orbs, so it strikes 6 damage. You go on to 3 health.
Yeah.
Okay. I think it's now my turn. I'm playing 2 Gem of Mountains to get 3 orbs. I could get 4, but because my mage doesn't allow me to get more than 3, 1 is basically wasted. And now I'm archiving this, and I have a total of 3 wisdom. So now I'm using my mage power. So I can exhaust my Zhuge once per turn to gain and use 3 wisdom, by the way, and to get 2 armor. So now I have a total of 5 armor.
Yes.
Mage power is very good at the end of the game when you don't maybe wanna upgrade your deck anymore. You just wanna use your wisdom as efficiently as possible.
Yeah. Okay, I play my Ember Hound to permanent area and also activate the power.
Yeah.
Now it's deal 2 damage to any target, so
yeah,
comes straight to Zhuge. And then I play Book of Raging Fire, which deals also 1 damage.
Okay. To 2.
Yep. And I play my Book of Wisdoms, and now archive 1 Book of Wisdom.
So you are dealing a lot of damage.
No. This gave me 2 orbs.
That's true.
But now I have 4 wisdoms, and I'm gonna activate my mage.
I see.
So now it's deal 2 damage.
So I have no more armor.
Yeah. And now it's your turn.
All of my cards are refreshed at the start of the turn, so now I could use my Zhuge once more. I'm casting this Forest Guardian spell with 2 orbs. It strikes 6 damage.
I have to take it. Oh no!
So it's a game.
Yeah. Good game.
Thank you. Thank you for the game. I hope that you enjoyed watching our game. We are going to Kickstarter in a couple of months, so follow our pages and join our mailing list. See ya!
Until the end of time.